Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Monday, the 18th of February 2019. So on Friday, we see the market reversing off the 76% retracement, moving higher. Not a great deal of volume, though, for this market on Friday. And the reason being the main part of the session, which you can see here, was sideways. And then after we see prices moving higher, once we get back above the 200 bar moving average, for the second time, and of course we can see here we've got the retracement back down before we then start to move higher. So the pound moving sharply higher after the main session on Friday. The market lower to begin with. Now we see the selling disappear there, low volume. The buying comes into the market, giving us a losing trade followed by a winning trade. In here you can see again you've got that retracement before the market then continued to move higher. And news for today, well, today's President's Day in the US, which I think only the government section is closed down, i.e. the bonds, but everything else is normal. I haven't seen anything to the contrary here, so I would expect everything to continue as normal. If not, just err on the side of caution, but as far as I can see, I've not had any alerts from any of the spread betting companies about the markets being closed, so I'm assuming the President's Day is just government departments, i.e. as I say, bonds closed for today. And talking of the US, well, it continues to move higher, as I've said, and we're heading back to those all-time highs, and I have no doubts about that, because that's what they want, and that's what they've wanted for a long time, 10 years or more now, to keep this market on the highs. And I'll just draw this through so you can see. We'll put in the all-time high now as we're heading towards this level. We've got this one here and this resistance here as well. And given that it's President's Day today, given the ideal opportunity to move markets higher, that said, of course, we are due for some form of profit taking, where you can see on Friday the market going through the 76% retracement. The volume isn't fantastic, but it doesn't need to be. It's a case of just being able to mark up the share prices to drive the market higher, and that will bring in the weaker traders to buy the market. Simple as that. Keep the illusion alive that everything is fine, and you will get the sheep buying the market and overvalued shares. So on Friday the market went through the 200 bar moving average just after 10:30. Around 11ish, well, 11:20 to be precise, and then the market continued higher and it traded higher all the way. And then once it traded up to the R3, the market became sideways. You can see there how it just kept pushing all the way through there. And then on the overnight, the market's sideways at the moment, but still above the 200 bar moving average, which you will see here. It's there. And we'll just drag this across so you can see exactly where we are. So going forward, bigger picture, longer term, market back to the all-time highs. That I have no doubts about, because that's what Trump wants. And after Powell's so-called hawkish movements with interest rates and comments, of course, this is changed significantly. No doubt there's been a secret meeting, and now you're going to see probably more easing, more printing of money going forward. And as they say, in only fools and horses, a word in the boardroom. And it's amazing how things turned around following the Powell-Trump meeting. And here we go, straight back to the all-time highs. Meanwhile, in Bitcoin, the market's sideways, bit of activity yesterday, and then on the overnight, prices have moved higher. You'll see this here, but again, not a lot to report at the moment. It's a case of let's see how we get on in these areas here where we've had some selling coming into the market once prices have got to these levels, and we're just at this now as well. 3728, 76% retracement at 3701 is also still giving grief to this market, so we'll see what happens here. Okay, that will do it for this one. As I say, it's President's Day today. Government side of things will be shut down, bond market, etc., but the rest will be in play. And we'll wait and see what happens with the pound with regards to the latest chapter with Brexit. Okay, that's it. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.